yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. She goes and I see.
Hey guys, it's your girl Mariah Corinne and welcome back to my channel where we talk about everything faith, lifestyle, and beauty. And today I decided to come at y'all with another leasing agent video. If you're ready, we're not gonna waste any time. Let's get into it. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of being a leasing agent. First, I'm gonna start with the cons. There's only a few that I have and then we'll go into the pros. Okay. So the first major pro that I have, and probably every leasing agent has complained about this at one point in time, resident complaints. You are going to have to deal with residents. Now, there are some residents that when they come into the office, they put a smile on your face and they just brighten up your day, okay? And they make your work day go by way faster, way easier. And then you have our special residents. And our special residents will push you to every bit of last piece of patience that you have, okay? I'm just gonna be honest and transparent with you. There's different types of personalities. There's different types of people from all walks of life that you will deal with. And you just have some residents that will just press every button possible, okay? They are going to grind every gear that you have. They are going to push your professionalism to a level that you probably didn't even know that you had, okay? But it's a beautiful thing because in every situation, God teaches us something new. Y'all, if y'all hear the cars, I apologize. Patience. Dealing with resident complaints, you're going to have people complain about things that are actual legitimate complaints, and you're going to have people complain about things that to you may not seem like a problem at all, and it may seem like they're being a pestilence, but just put a smile on, put your patience hat on, you know what I'm saying, and you'll get through it. Con number 2. This can depend on who you're working for. I wrote down management style. Every property manager is different. Every assistant manager is different. Obviously, they're different people. Sometimes certain personalities mesh better with others, and sometimes they don't mesh well at all. Your work environment and the relationship that you have with your coworkers can make or break your daily work life experience. So if you have a manager that doesn't necessarily manage in a style that is conducive for you, that can be seen as a con. Number 3, I thought there were 2, but there are 3. The only last con that I have about being a leasing agent is that you're expected to tour in all sorts of weather conditions. And when I say all, I mean all. If it's raining, people still for some reason want to come and tour. I won't understand why. Like, I get it if that's your last absolute possible day, like you're only off on this day and you have to tour. I get it. But sometimes people just come just to come. And if it is lightning outside and raining outside, I don't particularly want to go outside and tour you, especially if I just straighten my hair. No, but really, that kind of was the only other con that I could think of, is that as a leasing agent, you are expected to tour in all sorts of inclement weather conditions and sometimes show up to work. You could be on a watch for snow, and the property manager may still expect you to come to work, and you looking at the roads like, for real though? But anyway, so as you can see, the cons aren't really that bad. It's just something you have to work with whenever you're working with other people. It's really not that bad. So one of the major pros that I wrote down is you get to make your hourly base pay, plus you also get to make a commission if you actually lease apartments. Now, each employer is different as far as the amount of commission that you will earn. Some are better than others, but whenever you don't have a cap over how much you can make, that is always a major blessing in my opinion. So hourly plus your commission, that's a pro. The next pro, you get to move around. I'm personally someone that does not like to sit at a desk 24/7. Before I was in leasing, I was a hairstylist. And I enjoyed that because it allowed me to move. It allowed me to interact. And so leasing's the same way. I can get up and tour. Of course, sometimes I have to be at my desk, greeting people and doing the administrative side of things, but it gives me a nice balance. So the fact that I get to move around, to me, is a pro. Pro number 3, resident events. So I love planning parties. I love planning resident events. I like doing little cute stuff, coming up with fun names. That to me is fun. So that part of the job really is a pro to me. Getting to interact with the residents on fun terms and just whether it's kids or whoever. I know one time we did like a pool party luau at one of the one of the properties I worked at, and we had like pizza for the kids, and like the kids got in the pool. Like it was just a good time. So resident events, that's a pro. And last but not least, the last pro that I wrote down is the fact that you should always be busy. Probably more so if it's a larger apartment complex. So if you're 400 units or more, you're definitely going to be busy. If it's a smaller complex, like 250 apartments on down, you might have some dead time. But for the most part, there is always something you can be doing as a leasing agent. Whether it's reaching back out to prospects, whether it's following up on resident complaints or concerns, whether it's creating resident events, whether it's helping in the marketing side, if that's something that your property manager has you do, whether it's sparkling apartments, whether it's making sure the model is up to par, whatever it is, it's just, there's always something to do, and I like that because it causes the day to go by faster. No one wants to just be sitting at their desk, staring at the clock, waiting for the day to be over. Not me. So that's a pro to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. Again, these are just a few of my pros and cons to being a leasing agent if you were interested in possibly entering the field. Of course, as always, if you have any questions that I did not answer, please just list them down below and I will definitely be responding back to you. If you made it to the end of this video, you have a special place in my heart, okay? Like, I'm really working on growing my channel, and if I just resonate with your spirit in some type of way to the point where you made it to the end of this video, you a real one. And if you haven't, go ahead and like the video for me, please, and hit the subscribe button and just stay tuned because there's going to be more to come. Like, I'm going to just keep coming and keep coming and keep coming till y'all can't have enough of me, okay? You're not going to never get rid of me. But anyway, I love you guys. Remember to always be yourself, and most importantly, God loves you too.
I want to hold on to